Welcome back to the Now Your Friends podcast. I am your host, Dennis Campbell.
Oh, and I'm Tyler Swain.
Yeah.
Yep.
How you doing, Tyler?
How you doing? Did you say the right words?
I am your
I wasn't listening. Did you call it the Now Your Friends podcast?
I hope so.
For some reason, I thought you said something different.
Well, you guys were listening, right?
I wasn't listening.
All right, now I was listening.
Just in case you said anything else.
All
It's
right.
the Now Your Friends podcast.
I'm almost positive I got that right. Yeah.
We're back in the podcast studio.
We're back in the podcast studio.
Last
we weren't here last week.
Last week we were in the
'Cause
living
it was
room.
windy and scary.
It
And
was
haunted with
too
ghosts.
scary to be in here. I was setting up in here and it was like, ooh. And I was like, I got to get the hell out of here.
We're with Katie and Alex today.
Yeah,
and,
we got some good friends on.
We got some good friends on, and we're trying to make some new friendships happen.
Yeah. And just to say it right out there in the open, this week is very unstructured. I would say this is our least structured one.
Yeah, we have no idea what we're going in. We have no.
Well, we didn't get icebreaker questions like we usually do.
Yeah, we actually even took a week off. From
we
recording.
took 1 week off, so it might be a little rusty.
Yeah.
And we didn't ask the last guest. But hey, the thing is, the guests we have today are so fun that we don't even need icebreaker questions.
No, don't put this pressure on me.
Yeah, that's not smart.
No, you guys are fun, all right?
And I don't know how does that make us feel? Saying it's so unstructured and you're experimenting a lot.
No, well,
getting back into it.
Hey, we're experimenting with each other, Alex.
I'm confident enough that this will go smooth.
Well, it'll iron itself out.
It'll iron itself out like a nice wrinkly shirt on top of a hot ironing board.
Okay.
Do you want to do Katie first?
Yeah, I'll do Katie. Katie, do you want to experiment with me?
Yes.
Tell the fans how you met Katie.
Katie Crowley and I met
Did we meet?
Weymouth High School Drama Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to talk a little closer to the microphone.
That's already happened. Katie, if you want it off the mic stand, that's fine too.
I feel like I'm gonna break everything.
It's all right.
I didn't bring my beer over here because I was very.
Tyler, it's right behind her.
I pressed it.
Behind
No,
you.
don't give it to me. I intentionally didn't bring it over here because I'm afraid of.
Okay.
Tidal waves.
Spilling.
Yeah.
Tidal waves.
And-
Yes, that word.
Yep. An irrational fear that a tidal wave is going to come and
Yes.
wash out your beer.
Yes, one of many irrational fears.
In the drama club, what did you play?
I was the stage manager backstage.
Ooh, that's a big role.
Oh.
Yes. Because I don't like performing, which is weird that I'm here on the podcast.
Why were you wanted to be involved in the theater but not an actress?
Yeah, all my friends did it, so.
Actress. Well, I was gonna say actor, but
She wanted to
Yeah.
corrupt the youth with weed.
Yes,
What?
Yeah.
That mostly. No, I was a follower. All my friends did it, so I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
but
And
you
then
didn't want to perform.
And then I remember
But-
during audition, they were like, "We're gonna sing a song," and I was, "Oh my god, what?" Like, I just wanted to fucking hang out with you guys.
I'm
Like,
gonna pull the ropes
and
and,
they're like,
hit all
yeah.
the buttons.
They're like, "You can do backstage stuff." I'm like, absolutely, whatever the fuck I could do back there.
Damn. What a weird
It
thing.
was fun though. It was actually a good time.
There's
Yeah.
never been something that I've been involved in where I want to be in the background of it.
I like.
I'm
being
probably
in the
just-
He's like an
background.
upfront kind of guy.
I'm probably just very narcissistic.
Yeah, Tyler's a
Yeah.
main character kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to.
I'm fine with a cameo supporting role, but
I like that
that's,
too.
That's
Yeah,
more
That's
my.
more, yeah.
or my vibe.
I'm the star of the show, baby.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
know.
What? All right.
Alex, you want to
Hi.
tell us how you met Tyler?
Well, you
or wait,
met-
no, Tyler.
You know Alex too, though. That's the
I know
thing.
Alex,
I mean,
too.
I know Katie.
Is that what
Yeah,
you
but-
usually do? Do you guys usually bring one
Yeah,
and one?
Yeah.
We bring, well, not one and one. Sometimes.
First
Tyler
off,
invite-
thank you so much for being a fan of the show. I really want to thank you. It really means a lot.
There was an attempt. There was
Dude,
twice. I attempted.
I'm gonna pull back the
Right.
curtain a little bit. That's a theater term for you. I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit and say what you said before the podcast was you thought about once listening to it, but then you didn't.
And then one time I attempted because the video with Tracy, and I was like, oh, and then it just, I don't know.
The clip, the
Yeah,
44-second clip.
44
Yeah, there was a
second
44-second
Lost
clip.
her in that
Yeah.
time.
But anyway, yeah, that's what we do. We bring on two strangers, well, or acquaintances at any level, and we see if we can make them into the best of friends.
It's wild that you're on the pod and we're explaining the concept of the pod to you.
I probably should have even
live
just
on air.
listened to an episode on the way here. But
Or even text Dennis and said, "What?"
yeah,
It wouldn't have mattered.
That would've been fine,
None
too.
of this occurred to me
Yeah.
Yeah.
at all.
No. Well,
This is how I joined the fucking drama club. This is exactly what I'm telling you right now.
You're just like,
I
I'll-
do this all the time.
Like, I'll hang out. Do you have weed?
Yeah, I was like, we can smoke, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's smoke.
I don't remember. Do you ever meeting me for the first time?
Probably. What is that place called that we were just?
A Moto?
A Moto, yeah.
Really think so?
No way. You guys had to
No,
have
I
met
definitely
before
knew you
that.
like back in the day when you were friends
I don't
with.
know when was the
dentist.
Moto.
Emoto was like 2016.
Right. So probably high school. I don't know. I don't even know.
26. None of us were in high school.
No,
in
I mean
2016.
like we probably met in high school.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
yeah, maybe.
And then we have Alex.
Hi.
Alex, what's up?
Who is on the record my longest friend.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's true.
I met
He
Alex.
is very long. What are you like, fucking 6'7"?
He might be my
6
tallest
feet,
friend too. No, that's not true.
That's
I
not
have,
true at
no,
all.
I have taller friends than you.
But-
But yeah, I met you when I was like 5 years old. You probably 5 years old, but right around that age.
Something like that.
Whenever
yeah.
Johnny Boy moved to Marshfield and became friends with you, then I became friends with
First
you.
grade.
I've known Alex forever and ever. Do
Yeah,
you remember
going on
meeting
30 years
Alex?
I remember meeting Alex. The first time I remember meeting Alex was a big party at your house.
Yeah, a
And,
big ripper. Yeah.
We were all swimming. And this
Yeah.
guy I didn't know was going to jump into the pool from like the rim of the pool.
Uh-huh.
Jumped and slipped and like
Was that
ate shit.
Me?
Yeah, it was you. It was you. You ate shit. You like slammed your like stomach off the side of the wall, fell out of the
Did I?
pool,
This is
and you had
horrible.
this giant bruise across your stomach. I was like, who the
I
fuck is that guy?
I think I did that.
Are you
Yeah,
making?
no,
You gotta be
I
making
am
that up.
being 100% honest. This happened. And I
Someone's
was
gonna
like,
come
who
and
is
be like,
that
that
guy?
was me.
Yeah.
Dennis."
That could happen too. I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like
I
you'd
don't think that was
remember
me.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I would remember that, unless it was so embarrassing. I just blocked it out forever, and
Very
now
much
it's coming
happened. I
up.
don't know.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, it
don't
doesn't seem like something you do.
it doesn't
so
seem like something
gracefully.
out. Yeah,
I don't know,
no,
man.
not that.
I'm pretty sure
but-
that was you. I'm
All right,
almost
it might have
positive.
been. Well,
It's like it was. I don't know why I remember it. So
I don't
clearly,
remember
but-
meeting you, so maybe that's right.
Maybe you hit your head on the way down.
yeah.
Blacked out.
So you're
Yeah.
probably right. Wow. Well, thanks for that.
That was very. I was very young. I was probably like 11 or 12, maybe. When did we
Okay.
start hanging out, Tyler?
Who knows? We probably should have figured that out.
Yeah, but you guys were neighbors, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, we. I mean, you know how we became friends. It's like mean, kind of. No, it's not mean. Who
yeah, we're
gives
not
a-
Oh,
gonna-
now
we're
you
not gonna
have
talk
no.
about
Now you
it.
have to.
Yeah,
What the
what-
fuck? Like,
We just had a mutual friend that like. He like
Oh,
I was
I
friends
know.
with him. Dennis is friends with him as well. And then one day all three of us were hanging out, and the mutual friend left. We were like, that guy's kind of a fucking dweeb, right? And we were like, yeah, don't do the voice. That kid was like, I guess I'm gonna go home for a little bit.
you just told him not to do it.
Here's the thing: it wasn't Brett. So that's
all
why
right.
it's okay to do that voice.
All right.
Yeah, but seriously, we should.
Sounds
We should
like
call them they, just because we don't want finding out that.
Aw.
It's those little
God.
ones that are annoying to
Yeah.
edit.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm gonna miss it. Because I kind of like edited the background of playing like Crash Bandicoot.
You asked for this by bringing this up.
Yeah, I thought it was Brett the
did.
whole time.
I tried
I
not
thought
to
the story
bring
was
it up.
about Brett.
wow.
But yeah, that's how me and Dennis really became friends, right?
Yeah, that was big. I mean, I knew of you.
Yeah, you
And
were
we
friends
would
with
sometimes
Erica.
hang out. Yeah, I was more friends with Erica Swain.
Yeah.
Shout
You
out to
were?
Erica Swain. Yeah,
First,
and, like,
really?
This was like kindergarten though, so.
Okay. Were you guys in the same
Are
class?
you and
Yeah.
Erica twins?
Oh.
No, I don't know how old you guys are. Are you guys? Because you're brother and sister. I mean, this isn't an
there's
They
something-
look exactly the same.
question. This isn't an offense.
There's some things we don't joke about on this podcast, okay? We can, there's not, everything's off, nothing's off limits. That's off limits.
You don't understand just how much you insulted him.
I would typically stop someone from doing that. No, not
People
what you just
listening,
said.
Katie tried to hang herself with the microphone cord.
No, Erica and I are not twins.
How old are you?
32. I have to do it in the math.
How old is she?
30.
That's not an offensive fucking question. You guys are 2 years apart. Twins are just the same age.
Why would you think we were twins?
Because you guys look
Because you're
exactly the same.
similar ages.
That's it. That's it. You're old.
And you
Yeah.
also look exactly like. 'cause
That's
you're
why it's
fucking
insulting.
How is that insulting?
I don't know. I just don't
I
wanna-
hope Erica doesn't watch this.
She can't figure it out. It's like a
Damn, you just
monkey
called her
bad at a
sister ugly
typewriter.
and,
No, she knows I'm kidding if she is
dumb.
watching this, and if she isn't, when she isn't. Yeah.
I don't think Eric is ugly and dumb.
Me neither. I'm just joking around. I'm doing like a sibling rivalry thing.
Sibling
Katie,
rival-
seriously, don't ever fucking. Don't fucking.
Is that the intros? Did we do it?
I think we did all the intros. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
That's all of us. Plus some more of us.
Well, I thought when you were talking about Thompson fucking
Eating shit.
eating
Yeah, I
shit.
still don't.
Katie, what's your? Or are you injury prone? Are you an injury prone person?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Are you?
No, you know the story.
I don't know if I do.
Yes, I'm very injury prone. My second day at the post office, I fell down a flight of stairs and broke both of my ankles.
Both of them.
Yeah, at the same time.
Like, wait, what? Okay,
yeah, I
walk
yeah.
us no pun intended,
Yeah.
through the situation. And don't hurt yourself.
No, it's not a funny one.
Microphone.
It was my second day, and it was like the morning. It was like the first
Yeah.
couple houses.
Did you say it's your second day?
Second day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I walked up a flight of stairs, and I did not walk down.
Well, I need to know, like, walk me through. So you're up at the top of the flight of stairs. You put the mail in the mailbox.
Yes.
And
I
then
feel like I'm being interrogated by like.
Yes,
the
that's what a
mana-
podcast is.
By like the manager again. Like I feel
Oh,
like
they had to ask you this stuff?
Oh
Yeah, she hurt
yeah,
herself
I
on the
broke both
job.
of my ankles the second day I was on the job.
How do you break
They're gonna ask
both?
some questions.
So you turn and to go down. Do you break one first and then the other?
No, so
Are you hopping down the steps?
technically the stairs were a little, unleveled, so I
Yeah.
fell, and then the like bottom had like holes, so like one ankle went into one hole and went one way, and the other went into the hole the other way. But they didn't really believe me because it was my second day.
They thought you were just trying to get out
so
of
they
it.
were like, "Get the
Yeah.
fuck up!" And they were like, "We're not into it at all." So a supervisor came down and picked me up, and like they had me walk to his car, and then they brought me back to the post office. They're like, "We have to get some fucking paperwork for this one."
Yeah.
And so they brought me back to the post office, and I was just like sitting in the car, like his car, for like a half an hour, and I'm like, to his mom, like, "I got some bad news."
How old were you?
When did I join the post office?
You had early 20s,
Yeah,
23,
tw-
24?
No, I was like 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like 19, 20.
Time's weird.
Damn. Yeah, that's.
Um,
So were you must have been crying.
maybe I was 20. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
can you like, I don't know, meet us at the hospital? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what
I'm
gonna
a fucking
do.
bad male
like,
woman. I fucking.
And like at the time, my ankles both were like different ways.
yeah, you're like I don't have it.
Yeah,
I, don't have it.
I remember they brought me to the hospital. And the nurse was like, "Jesus Christ!" It's like I feel like they also were kind of like, go in there and ask her what happened, because like 7 people came in the room. They're like, "So what happened?" And each time I'd be like,
They were like laughing at you. You mean?
"No," but like you can tell they were definitely like,
I thought you
"Go
meant,
ask that girl what she did." Like I think they were behind my back laughing,
I
but
thought
not
they
to
were-
my face.
Yeah, they were like, go ask. her."
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, but they were very nice. They were very nice to me. They felt very bad.
How long did the recovery take?
Not super long. It felt like forever. Probably like 6 weeks, 2 months.
Oh, word. Were you getting unemployment from
Yeah, I was getting
the
workman's
post office?
comp,
Workman's comp. That's
which
what I
is
meant.
the worst. I don't know if any of you know about workman's comp.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
sucks.
I
the
don't.
worst thing in the entire world. I would never claim workman's comp ever again. I would just quit
Is it
that
just-
job and just pretend it never happened and suffer.
You should have done that. You should have just
Fucking-
crawled away with all the
I
mail.
really I would have I would have if everyone was like, "No, dude, like you have to go for it." Like if everyone in my life was like, "No, you have to continue this," I would have just crawled into a hole and never ever have stepped foot in the post office ever again, for sure.
Dude, there'd be like urban legends about you, like the mail woman that showed up and then just.
No, that's not funny, Tyler.
Okay.
That's actually the truth. So I went back. I eventually got better, and I went back, and then I was like the target. like I was that fucking idiot in the office. I had to go back to the same fucking office, and the guy that trained me doesn't like me, and he actually sent me to this neighborhood to train because he refused to train me again because I fell. And then new kids would come onto the job, and he was a trainer. He was our union steward, and he would train the new kids on how to do the job. And he would tell the story every time. He'd be like, "This is what happens when you don't hold the handrails." So all of the new kids.
That's part of the training is walking downstairs.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
insane.
I don't know if you've ever worked for the government. Yeah, they teach you how to blow your nose. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like there's a guideline for everything you could do.
That's insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that
Is
was
my mailman allowed to just open my door and yell up to me? He's
Our
done it like
mailman-
twice now.
Our
yeah.
mailman yells at us quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Good for
Tyler
him,
specifically.
Well, I'm usually just the one that's like
I mean, what are you doing to him?
nothing. Someone's name wasn't on the mailbox. That was both times he like yelled, and he like opened the front door and was like, "Is anybody home up there?" I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "I have mail for this person," and I was like, "That's right. Yeah, just leave it in the mailbox." Like, well, the name's not on the fucking mailbox, so
Yeah, but
I'm legally
I'm on
not.
his
so,
side, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. Word.
Yeah, I'm on his side on that one.
I had a feeling.
You have to put the name on the mailbox.
It's like the thin blue line, but for post office
Yeah,
workers.
so that was terrible. But then every new kid that came on was like, "Oh my
Are you the
God."
girl?
No, they would hear the story and they're like, "You're the ankle girl," and I'm like, "Guys, please stop.
Please stop calling me ankle girl.
Yeah, please. I'm trying to forget, like, black out this horrible memory of my life.
Yeah.
Like,
You're on crutches with full casts on both legs. Like, no, I'm not the ankle girl. No, that's not me. Sorry.
Oh, I literally broke both my ankles.
Sorry, I keep forgetting what's funny and what isn't.
Yeah, no, I had like a string of events. I was like, this is terrible. Why am I doing this to myself? But it went on for years and then I quit.
Hell yeah. Fuck the post office.
Is that's your worst injury?
Yeah, one time when I was like 16, I was on a picnic table on the tabletop playing catch with my friend that was on another picnic table.
And you were throwing.
That was on concrete. We were throwing the ball back and forth, and I took a step backwards to throw the ball, and I went backwards off the picnic table, and I cracked my head open and broke my elbow.
Oh, yeah, girl.
What else have I done? I've done a lot. Now that I'm really thinking about it, there's been a lot of different things.
Well, Thompson, when she thinks, you want to tell any of your injuries?
Yeah, what about you?
I broke my leg once.
I was going to say, didn't
terrible.
you? That's a
Which,
fun
like,
one.
My
big part or
my right tibia and fibula. No, not the big part. That's the femur.
It like snapped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Pretty clean in half. Thank God, because if it wasn't, that would be worse. But
True.
yeah.
How'd that happen?
I was leaving school one day with one of my friends who would often drive me home because he lived right around the corner from me. And we were driving another friend of mine home that day, and we got to this car, and he had like one of those Ford Runners with like the Ford Ranger with like the runner on him.
Mm.
And
That's
so
like the side, like by the
step,
door,
the
right?
little step that you can get up
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a truck, right? I don't know cars.
Yeah, it's a truck. Yeah. It's a truck with like a step.
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's a
You
big
get
truck.
I already
Yes.
Big truck for big men.
Yeah, sure. So my friend got in first, and it was only a 2-door, so they locked it and didn't let me in. So I'm like I was like 18 years old in like high school. So I just jumped on the side runner, and we're pulling out of the parking lot, and I go to jump off. And when I did, I like kind of twisted my leg a little bit, and he ran right over it with his truck and just snapped my tibia.
Why
and
are you
clean in half.
laughing?
I know.
You psycho.
How do you have this reaction?
It's
Like I feel like I
funny.
can
So
feel it
it's
in my
pretty-
bones
Yeah.
as he's
It's
describing.
pretty bad.
I know the story, and it's so fucked up. That
Yeah, we know the story too. We
Was
just told
Tyler
it.
the
It's not
driver?
funny.
Tyler was not the driver.
No.
I will not name.
I was the driver.
No.
It was me. I was driving.
No way. But yeah, that was my worst injury. That one really
That's
hurt.
a bad one.
Dennis, do you have
ours
any
are pretty
injuries?
equal.
I cracked my head open a few times as a kid.
That checks.
yeah, it does.
Like,
Probably
what,
a few concussions.
what do you mean?
Like, I fell off my bike a few times and hit my head off the pavement. Cracked my head open.
Not wearing
then.
a helmet?
I was wearing a helmet, but it wasn't tight enough. It wasn't tight enough, so it like slid up, and I still like face palmed the fucking cement. And there was another time I was at my aunt's house, and my cousin had like a room full of a bunch of really fucking creepy American Girl dolls or whatever, like porcelain creepy eyeball.
I have no idea where the story's going to go at this
I
point.
know.
Yeah.
So, and I remember it being like, you know, when like those weird porcelain dolls, if you like move to the left, it looks like the eyeballs follow you.
Yeah.
I was convinced they were alive. So I was like what, like 22
this
years old.
This is a story of after you hit your head.
No, this is before I hit
What
my head.
are we talking about?
I wasn't actually
I've
22.
completely lost.
Yeah.
I was pretty coherent with that. Anyway,
I don't think
The
so.
porcelain dolls. That's
yeah, I was in my
what threw me
cousin's
off.
room. She had a bunch of porcelain dolls. They
When
were
did you
very
hit your
spooky. So
It's coming up.
It's-
I was
okay.
convinced. You guys,
I was thinking the same
Yeah.
thing.
Did I miss it?
Did you hit your head before
I haven't
we
got
started?
to the point, guy. I haven't got to the fucking climax of the
You
story.
hit your head before we started this episode?
No.
Yeah.
What
Like,
do you mean?
like, you know, there's a bunch of porcelain dolls that are following me around.
All right.
I know you were 22, so this was a couple.
No,
of
I
years.
wasn't.
I'm like,
The
This is
22
a couple
part.
years ago.
The 22 part was a joke. I wasn't actually 22. I was like probably 6 or 7. Anyway, but back to the fucking story.
Sorry. Yeah. You look
I
like-
got really afraid of the dolls. I thought they were alive. I ran out of the room, ran down the stairs, swung around the banister to get away as far away from the dolls as possible, but kept swinging around the banister and hit my head off the fucking railing and cracked my head open that time as
You
well.
guys all have such cartoonish injuries.
Yeah.
They all seem so made up.
I broke my ankle, but it was also in a pretty anticlimactic way. So
What'd you just?
I was on a trampoline and I like twisted my ankle and broke.
I fractured my finger on a moonwalk once because I jumped up and I tried to grab the top of it and I missed the top of it and my hands just collided and my finger just like popped out of where the finger's supposed to be. Do you remember we went to Six Flags the next day? It was like this thick. You don't remember? It was
I remember going to
ridiculous.
Six Flags. I don't remember your finger being a thing.
Everyone remembers my finger. Everyone remembers it. It was the talk of the town.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
was the talk of the town.
Yeah, I'm actually not too injury prone, actually, which is weird based off who I am.
I mean, you trade
it
out-
seems like you would be.
Yeah, right?
It seems
You traded
like
off
would
with
be.
shit in your pants all the time.
Yeah, I got like other
That's
things
true.
so many other things are wrong. Like
Yeah.
that's why my bones stay together to make up for the rest of it.
I don't know what I would rather, breaking bones or shitting my pants.
Well, that brings us to our first question. What would you rather do? Break your bones or shit your pants?
Shit my
First
pants.
icebreaker question.
That's actually someone wrote that in. What would you rather do?
Someone wrote.
Thanks, Metal Freak Draws.
Yeah, thank you. What would you rather do? Break your which bone?
Yeah, it depends on the bone.
Yeah. Neck.
Neck.
No, I'm just,
I think I would just.
Would you rather snap your spine in half or pee your pants? And you got to think about it.
What's the context of shitting your pants then? If we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about which
I
bone
need
we can break,
I need a
am
lot
I just
more
like
on the
at my house
situations.
alone and I just don't want to get up
Right. Am I
and
at,
I'm
like,
just gonna
a
deal with that,
public
or
place?
like
We're back to the shit pants.
Is
stuff.
it right now on the podcast?
right?
Dude, I thought last night was gonna be the first time I ever pooped my pants on stage. Didn't happen, but I was like very nervous.
how many people can say they poop themselves on stage? Not
I
many.
don't-
Not that
I
I know.
And like, why wouldn't you just be like, "Oh, thanks guys for coming. I have to go immediately."
It was like I had a lot of loose BMs all day, diarrhea, and then right before I
Bowel
went
movements, okay.
I went
I
up,
got
I
it.
had to go again, but I didn't have enough time to like go to the bathroom, and like I was on stage, I was like, this is getting worse, and like the set was bombing too anyway. And at one point I was like, I have to go pee because I didn't want to tell them I was about to shit, but it was close. Yes.
Wow.
Close
It was
call.
close. Yeah.
Do we have actual icebreaker questions? In the
My
box?
phone's over there. Oh, in the box. The shit box.
Very
Do
unstructured.
you know about the shit box?
She doesn't know about the shit box. She doesn't
Listen to
listen to the first
episode 1.
episode.
In episode 1.
Thompson knows about the shit box.
Yeah.
I'll fill you in. Tyler shit in a shit box because I was in the shower.
I shit in a shoebox.
Oh yeah, she shit in a shoe box.
Turn a shoebox into a damn
He
shit
didn't
box.
shit in a shit box. That would have made
Did
sense.
you actually shit in a shoebox?
Yeah. last week.
Listen to the first episode.
Yeah. I mean,
Stop being such a fan of the pod and listen to it.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna redo it. Oh, we can go back to some old ones. What is something that everyone seems to love but you do not?
You know that little fucking asshole that like loves to run and follow the trains? He's British.
No.
Oh my god, this is
no.
I've been wanting
Are
to
you
rant
sure you
about.
didn't hit your head before
No,
this
no,
episode?
no. His name's is fucking Francis. Look him up.
I am going to.
And everyone's like, "Oh my god, this guy's so wholesome. I hope I find something in life I can be this happy about." And he's just a
What is he
fucking.
doing?
He's a
Watch
chain.
your
He's a train
language.
spotter. He's British.
He's a train spotter.
and
What
I
does
feel
that
like he's
mean?
just like
I don't- yeah, I was gonna
appropriating.
say, I
What
don't
does
know, I
that
don't
mean?
He just like follow. He runs and
Like-
chases trains.
like
And
how?
everybody
He's
I've
a
ever
man.
met, everyone I've ever met, is like, this guy's so wholesome and I love his lust for life. And I'm like,
Francis
fuck that guy.
What do you mean he chases trains? Like just for fun?
Well, take a look. Look at. I can't believe our little setup is.
Sorry, I don't know what about the audio, but we can do
Is
it
this
without the
him?
audio, right?
This is him. Yeah.
This is the guy you love?
No, I
No,
don't.
he doesn't.
No,
I mean,
the
you
world
hate?
loves him, and I want to fucking slit his tires.
Why do they love this guy so much?
Because he fucking chases trains. And he's
What
stupid.
the-
I don't
what
know.
does
I don't
that
get
mean?
it.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So, best of Francis Bourgeois. Is that how you pronounce it?
He looks like
Bourgeois?
Sid the Sloth right there.
Train guy, TikTok's biggest train fan. Dennis, is this kid?
I was
No,
just
no.
gonna say, Dennis, are you being fucking serious?
I'm
right
pretty
now?
sure
I
this
don't
kid-
think this is a.
I'm pretty
No.
sure this is just a kid on the spectrum, and you're like, fucking,
Yeah,
I hate
I
this
hate
fucking
this
guy.
fucking
No.
kid.
He's appropriating the culture. Honestly,
He's trying to pretend to be autistic.
I think he's trying to be. He's pretending to be autistic.
Okay, but
I
is
still
he,
don't
like,
understand.
I mean, he could actually very well. be
Dude, he
autistic.
definitely is. The whole thing is he just loves trains. That's
Right.
like Autism 101.
Yeah,
a
okay.
class I took in high school. To see if I qualified or not. And I,
I
do.
think Dennis was actually
don't
in
like
that in
class.
high
Dennis
school.
was- Dennis
I think
was.
Dennis actually was in that class with my
Alright.
husband, so that's why I can say it.
It was called Autism 101.
All right.
Yes.
Well, listen.
Dick my butt. What a
Yeah.
beautiful locomotive, says the captions on the video. So Dennis, this is your this is the thing.
I hate
You don't,
that guy.
you don't like this autistic trained man.
No.
What is this saying?
He's not. We don't know if we don't. Joe Jonas did a thing with him as well.
I don't know. I think I'm a fan.
What?
I kind of like
What does
him.
that mean? A thing?
Yeah, it's just like
What is
an
thing?
Instagram video. I don't know. Fuck that guy. I can't believe you guys are on board with this motherfucker.
I'm just
like,
not-
with
I
the
don't-
rest
I
of
mean,
the
I just
world.
don't have anything
I don't know enough to
against
be
this
off
man,
board yet.
right?
I just don't get it.
All right. Well,
I don't.
I'm a bad guy because I think this guy is.
You might be a
Dennis
bad
picked up
guy.
the joint. Like I gotta smoke about this one.
I'm pissed.
Wait, Dennis, let's do that. You want to look up? You want to talk about Madonna, right?
Oh, I didn't want to. I'd love to talk.
Oh wait.
All right.
Wait 1 second. Before
Yeah.
we go. What do you guys?
I don't know. I just got so lost in.
Oh,
that
yeah.
train.
What is something you guys love that everybody seems to hate?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a hater. I hate
She hates everything.
everything.
Okay, so there's nothing.
I love hating, so probably a lot.
I'm like looking at this
I
question.
have,
trying to
I have
wrap
a
my
guy from Instagram who follows trains. I'll send you some vids.
Yeah, I kinda
Actually,
like
when sometimes
them.
I'll see videos on Instagram and I'll be like, Katie's gonna fucking hate this.
And he sends them to me, and I
send-
hate them.
And she watches the whole thing, and we have a full-on discussion about how
right.
much we hate
He
it.
sent me an 11. I don't want to tell the story because then you guys are gonna be like, "Why didn't you watch the podcast?" He sent me an 11-minute video the other day, and it took me 2 hours to watch it, but I did watch it. I
Seems like you have
hated-
bad time skills.
Hated
Because 11
every-
minutes is usually I can probably watch an 11 minutes video and probably I'm bragging probably about 11 minutes.
Yeah, but like every 30 seconds, there's like a baby that's like, "Me, not that video." Like, pay attention
Oh,
to me.
your baby.
Yeah,
I thought you
so-
had another video up of
Oh,
a baby that was
Katie,
like,
you're a
No.
fresh mom, right? You're a new mom.
how fresh of a
Yes.
mom are
Have we
you?
talked about
He's
this on
4
the pod
months.
yet, or was this before?
No.
Oh. That was
But
a
yeah,
really
it's
yes or no
that-
question. But.
No, we did. I don't think we talked about it, but no, yeah, I just am distracted by.
By your child.
Yeah, by being like, "Mommy's watching a video." Stop.
Mommy's watching Dennis and Tyler's podcast right now.
Mommy's watching a
Go
video.
burp
so,
yourself.
So me and Dennis can hate on this person.
What was the video of?
No,
No,
we're
yeah,
not
I
getting into
know.
that.
It's-
I'll show it to you.
No,
after.
no,
I'll show it
Oh,
to you.
no.
We're
Show us
not.
now.
We're not doing that. We're not gonna be
Yeah.
calling. We're not gonna be calling elbow over. I'm just
Dennis,
kidding.
stop.
Okay. I'll edit that out then too. Why'd you guys watch that video of me? Just 'cause it's 11 minutes long. Katie, you couldn't have watched it?
I did every awful.
Hey, Brett, I hope you're listening. You're now everybody that we try not to talk about. That's you now, brother. Yeah, dude. What's something that you love, but everyone seems to love, but you do not?
I have to take a note to
I
edit
would
that
say
part out.
Trader Joe's.
No shit.
Trader Joe's? You
I
don't? Do you
don't like Trader Joe's.
do you hate it or you just don't care for it?
I just don't care for it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about most. Like mine was gonna be Taylor Swift. Like that's something that like everyone seems to obsess
Wait,
over.
Taylor Swift, not an autistic train guy.
I
Jesus.
think I like Dennis's answer the best.
Well, his is definitely the most
It's
unique.
most specific.
And it's so driven.
Yeah, so specific.
He had it ready.
As a
Yeah,
He
that's
did
in my
have that
head. I
ready.
wouldn't. I can't. Even,
I wrote that question.
No, that question is actually from at Scapuzzo.
Oh, I thanks for stepping on my fucking joke.
I just wanted to give the person who wrote it actual credit.
Shout out, Steph. We love you.
Yeah.
Friend of the pod.
Very good friend.
Fuck you, Francis. Anyway.
Isn't Francis Bourgeoisie?
So
fuck
train
that
spotting, you just see a train.
No, train
and
spotting is
that's it?
cool.
Do
I
you
think
not
train
like
spotting is
trains?
cool. I don't like that guy.
Is it because he does the with the head, the looking at his face like that?
It could be that. I don't know. I haven't really sat down and thought about why I hate him. I've only sat down and thought about how much I hate him. So
Still valid.
it's a little too intuitive for me to think about why I hate someone. Donna's new face.
Right, you made a post about this, and I was gonna comment, "This is the gayest thing you've ever posted," but I held back because I knew I was.
Do you
want
to tell the crowd? Do you want to tell the people what I said on Facebook about her?
I don't remember, but it was gay.
I said
It wasn't gay. It was just. It was
mean.
It was
It
so
was
uncalled.
catty.
But it
was
is pretty
catty.
ridiculous.
I said her new face.
So
was like,
Madonna. So for
I
the
know. Was her old face?
Madonna
much different?
got Dennis. Do you know what surgery she got or like?
dude, I don't know. Look at her whole
Sorry, you're the one
face.
bullying her. I figured you had some
I
background.
do not.
on it.
I'm not coming off as a good guy. In this one.
No, you're really not.
I'm not either. Yeah.
Madonna.
I have a feeling you guys
This
are
is
gonna
my
listen
first time
back and be
seeing
like, "Where'd the
this.
scrap this whole episode?" and try again.
No, we've
Face.
released far worse episodes.
surgery.
Should I start hate watching the podcast?
No, I would really like if you like
as
watched
long as
it.
we get the fucking views. We need a sponsorship from
I'm going to.
So, yeah,
make a
she
point
got
to
some,
watch it.
Omaha Meats or whatever.
excessive filler and Botox to facelift and nose job.
But wasn't her face always?
That's spooky, dude. That's the porcelain dolls type of thing. That if you're Dennis, don't run down and hit your head off a banister or anything.
Yeah,
just
all
from
right,
looking at
sure,
this.
cool.
Watching you.
No, I said that her face looks like a loaf of unbaked dough.
It does kind of look like you can knead it.
You're not
into
wrong.
something.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like what is it?
I called her Princess Layers of Dead Skin.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
'cause you have
And then
the
I
hair
said,
flip
now she really looks like a virgin, and you didn't get it at all.
I got it. I got
you didn't
it.
get it. You said, why you say like a
I was
virgin? I,
like,
said,
no, because
she sings that song.
Yeah, I know, but like she doesn't look like a virgin.
Yes,
doesn't look-
she does.
She doesn't look human. I don't know what what is that?
Oh, yeah, we talked
I'm
about
gonna
that,
be
too.
honest, I don't get the
Yeah.
joke either.
That was verbatim the conversation we had the other day.
But I mean, I wouldn't have sex with that lady right there.
You wouldn't have sex with
Yes,
both
you
ladies.
would.
No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
Name a lady.
You're 10 beers in,
Definitely
She
not.
comes up.
and
Definitely
she comes
not.
up.
No, 10 beers in will be that's a deterrent. The drunker
Oh,
I get,
yeah,
the
yeah,
least.
But
yeah.
he has fucked a loaf of unbaked dough before.
Well, they don't have to talk to me.
I would too if I had to do
They
it.
I don't know if Madonna with that kind of surgery can move her lips. So the lips are not in action here. They're not at play.
Can we get this off the screen now?
No, leave it up the whole time. I want her to watch the podcast.
It is spooky looking.
Yeah. Staring at me.
I don't think you guys think you'll ever be vain enough to get any type of cosmetic surgery.
You know what's funny
No.
you bring this up because I've been talking a lot this episode.
What you got, Dennis?
It's funny
What plastic surgery was
It's funny you bring that up. I think mentally challenged people should fix their fucking faces with surgery.
all right. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know, but you're about to, so I had to stop you from
No,
it.
what I was about to say is I didn't think I was ever a vain person, but the top of my head
Really?
started thinning a little bit, and now I'm like literally researching how much hair plugs cost. And I'm like, oh my god, I am vain. This is not good.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I think I'm okay with it. My hair's definitely thinning a little, too. Not on the top of my head like yours. Yours is ridiculous.
Okay.
But I have, like, grays, and it's
Vain.
definitely thinning, but I don't think I'll ever change any. Like, I don't think I'll ever get to that point.
Nah, me neither.
Right?
Yeah, I don't
Really.
yeah, me too. Me too.
I just...
I'm glad we're
Did
on.
you not know you were vain until your hair started thinning? Is that really when you figured that out?
No. That's when I just like thought it would be cool to admit.
We're allowed to say it.
I don't think I'm vain.
No, you know that's not true.
Do you think I'm vain? Do you think I come across as vain?
Maybe not
So
vain.
vain.
I don't know. Google define vain.
Google
Cool to find fame.
I will. But do you I guess narcissism.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm wondering.
That's different, right?
Yeah.
I'm a narcissist. I'm for sure. I'm very humble too, though.
This probably going to show us a bunch of cabinets.
vanity. He Google search vanity, not cabinets.
So vanity is excessive pride.
pride.
In you want to read it? You're better at reading than me because I'm so humble.
No.
Excessive pride.
in or admiration of one's own appearance or achievements, or the quality of being.
Sorry, what?
He goes, sorry, what? It looked like you were about to jump out the window.
Just like punch the window. Jesus.
I was trying to open it.
Sorry, what?
I got
Just
excessively
interrupting the
angry.
entire thing.
Hey, Thompson, don't be an asshole. He's just.
What, did I interrupt something?
He's just smashing the window. It's come to that part of the podcast where Dennis starts smashing the window.
Hey, I opened a window and it got a little rowdy.
Sorry,
It
what?
actually startled me a little bit. I thought
Yeah.
something was coming
Me
through the
too.
window.
Me too.
What?
Jesus.
What do you mean it startled you? Anyway, he's not vain.
We're gonna edit that out too. That's annoying.
It's gonna be.
Oh yeah, Sammy said she hates when I do the Macho Man voice.
Oh, she must have hated the Andrew and Brett episode then, because you did it for.
No, that's why she called me to
45.
let me know that she hates when I do the Macho Man voice in the podcast.
And how'd you take that?
Which Sammy?
didn't take it well, yeah.
Fast.
I said, Samantha, I'm going to come off the top rope with an elbow drop and knock you halfway to Sunday.
Usually
I'm
when
on
she
Sam's
starts this, it's
side.
really hard to pull him away from me.
Yeah, I agree with Sam.
me out of there. I'm in the atmosphere, yeah. You can't pull me out.
Is there another
What?
icebreaker question?
What?
So is there another icebreaker question? that can be
Yeah,
asked?
let's go back to the box.
Yeah.
I like the box.
Put this back on tracks.
Thanks, host.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Tyler, do the Macho Man voice more.
No. Let me read the questions. It doesn't say that. Oh, what the fuck? Tyler, do the Macho Man voice.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't say that. Would you rather drink a bottle of hot sauce or maple syrup? This comes from shit hashtag.
That can't be. Oh, it's the shit bug. Wait, Thompson, did you submit this?
Dennis, that was from me. I submitted
Is
that.
it really
Yes.
from you?
I submitted that like a couple weeks ago.
That's wild. I'm glad.
That's the shit number, Dennis.
That's the shit number.
Yeah.
Oh,
I submitted
it came from the shit number. All right.
Yeah, the
I was
number
like-
people submit their questions to. So, Thompson, I think I know your answer.
Yeah.
You drink a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, definitely.
I
And
mean,
it's a
how
lot.
big is the bottle of hot sauce and how big is the bottle of maple syrup?
They can be the same,
Same
amount of
size.
ounces. Yeah.
Same amount.
So a bottle of Tabasco sauce and a bottle of maple syrup that big?
Yeah, like I'm thinking like a little like.
Or like a gallon of Tabasco sauce, a gallon of
Well,
maple syrup, whatever you
No,
want.
no. I'm thinking
Like a
that's
12-ounce
too
bottle.
much.
Yeah, it depends on
That's
the
too
much maple
portions.
syrup.
It depends on the portion.
It is a lot of maple syrup.
Well, you chug.
I would do the hot sauce.
You like just
but
drink hot sauce.
I do. And that's why I didn't expect myself to answer this question. That makes because I knew the answer. That's not interesting. But yeah, I would choose.
Well, do you
hot
want to
sauce.
talk about your love for fucking hot sauce?
I mean, it's not much to talk about. It's just really, I find it delicious.
Are you a spicy
good.
gal?
Yeah.
Do you like
Yeah?
it?
What's your favorite hot sauce?
There we go.
I like turmeric bomb by Chili Lengua de Fuego. I think it is. I don't know.
That sounds fancy.
I know.
What's your favorite hot sauce?
I'm
what's
not
yours?
saying.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Let me
why?
guess, I have to edit it out.
She likes Frank's.
Why? Why won't you tell
Why
me
won't
your
you
favorite
say it?
hot
Because
sauce?
that's very fancy, and I like Frank's.
I
I wasn't
Right.
expecting
Fine.
some artisanal hot sauce, but I
Yeah.
guess I
It's not-
should have because
it's
you
not-
said you
I
drank
don't know.
it.
You asked, but
Francis.
yeah.
It does sound very good.
Delicious.
I only know 3
Should've
hot
brought some.
sauces, and it's the 3 that the restaurant I work at:
Frank's.
Frank's, Sriracha,
Sriracha.
and Tabasco.
Tabasco, yeah.
Are those different types of hot sauces
Yeah,
or those
Tabasco
brands?
tastes
Brands,
like
brands.
fish.
Those are brands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I thought sriracha was like a type of hot sauce. I don't know.
Sriracha
I'm
might be a
crazy.
type of hot
mean,
sauce.
I'm also thinking. Yeah.
I drink maple syrup.
I think I would go maple syrup too. I don't do well with spicy,
No, I'm a huge baby about it. I'm
but
very
still
white when it
drinking
comes
a
to my spices.
bottle of maple like
I feel
It's
like they
not
would both
fun.
make you
dude,
sick.
my BMs
regardless.
would be ridiculous though with the hot sauce. I mean, I already talked about how they're wild anyway.
You try to make BM a thing.
I'm
feel like it's
sick
a
of
big
saying.
gossip.
I don't want
thing,
to keep
I
talking
thought.
about my shit on the podcast, so I'm going to talk about my BMs.
We talk about shit. Actually, that was a critique I got. You guys need to get away from talking about shit.
Do they mean talking shit?
Not talking shit. Talking about
Talking
shit.
about
we talk
shit.
about a lot of
It
shit.
is
on the
tough
pod.
because when you get really down to like the basic human nature of everybody, it's all about
It's
pooping.
all about shit.
You can really tell a lot about someone by asking them their pooping habits. Are they afraid to poop in public?
No.
You're not afraid to poop in
No,
public?
you're very.
No. I'm
Whoever
not.
this person is with that critique, just they opened up the bad door.
Yeah.
But
Okay, are you okay pooping in public?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
well, you're a mom, right?
Right,
I've,
right. It's all gone out the window.
I've heard that
since
like once that
pregnancy.
happens,
yeah, all
it's just
over.
like who gives a shit about anything
Yeah, it's all over.
as long as the
There's
kid's
no
okay.
dignity left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I won't poop in front of people though.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm also afraid to poop in public, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
I guess I wouldn't poop in front. I mean, I would
Yeah,
if
I would
had
rather.
to, but
Yeah,
like, why?
I'd rather
why
not
would I?
poop in front of someone.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
You know.
But gun to your
That's
head.
always
But yeah, gun in my head.
I mean, if I needed to poop that bad, I would definitely poop in front of someone. I wouldn't
Right,
care. But
right.
like,
Well, because you just happen.
out of common decency. Go
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
oh, anyway.
Yeah, let's get away from
Dude, we
that.
really do talk about shit a lot on this podcast.
Well, because it really
you brought
is
it up.
a very
A
easy
universal
way to,
thing,
It's
yeah.
an easy
All
way to find
humans
out
poop.
about
Everyone
someone.
does it.
Yeah.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
You guys ever been in love?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say, Katie, you're married. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
With to the love of your life?
Yes.
You promise?
Yes.
Say it in the microphone. Look into the camera and say, I am
Tyler,
married to the love
stop.
of
You're making me nervous.
I'm just saying. 10 years down the road, I might have to be showing this in court.
10 years down
Look
the
in the
road.
camera.
Edit this out immediately.
Look in the camera and tell.
I feel like no matter what, my husband's gonna be like, "Wow, that reaction was
Yeah, no, you're right.
yeah." No matter what, he's gonna be like,
Look in the camera.
"That was recorded." Edit this out.
I don't think I've ever been in love.
Really?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know, because every time I look back on the times I thought I was in love, it seems just all aesthetic.
Aesthetic how?
Oh, the love didn't hold up.
Like
When I look back at the time when I'm in love, I'm like, oh my god, it's like all soul and
You're in love with the
spiritual.
idea of
Yeah, and then I
being in
look
love.
back, I'm like, oh, I just like wanted to win that argument, or I wanted to like secure that girl, stuff like that. I don't think I'll ever be in love. I think I'm too much of a sociopath.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
That checks out,
I think there's a few screws loose up there. And
Twisted.
what I just said out loud, I want to secure that girl, and men did 100%. That felt bad. And did you write
Go
this
on.
one?
I should have definitely watched this podcast before I came on.
I'll edit out the stuff.
No, we're keeping it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel
We're
like this
keeping
whole
it
thing
in.
is just.
I'm vetoing it.
It's so funny that every episode, someone's like, "I feel like this whole thing you can't put out," and it's
Every
it's
episode
And everything
is-
gets put out.
our most edgy episodes are like the first two, and then
Really? Do you think so?
probably the Andrew Brett one, but
Anyway,
anyway.
because I talked about capturing midgets with giant nets.
Yes.
That
Which
was
I
good.
wanted to put out as a clip so bad, but I
You
wasn't
should
sure.
do it. You should do it.
All
Just
right,
do
then
it.
I will. What was your favorite board game as a kid? What are you sighing about?
That's how you're gonna watch the fucking clip anyway.
What do you mean we didn't sigh? I could review it right now if I wanted to. You don't think we fight to catch a midget with a net?
Think about it.
Be honest, look at the camera right now. And say, I don't think it's funny to catch a midget with a net.
I think it's funny.
Yes, of course you do.
I think it's funny.
I don't think it's funny. I think it's a fucking pandemic. We gotta catch more midgets with more nets. Sorry, I'm a little deeper. I'm gonna.
What's your favorite board game as a kid? What's your favorite board game?
Can I have the box?
Huh?
Can I have the box of questions?
Are you gonna dump them on the floor and storm
No.
out?
No, look, I'm gonna read them.
Was I not doing a good job?
No, I mean before I hand them to you.
Hey, Katie, what's your favorite board game as a kid?
Monopoly? I don't know.
You can read them.
Yeah,
You can
I
read
don't-
'em.
I don't know.
I like
My-
Trouble.
Trouble was a good one.
Mine was Clue. I like Clue. I like
Me
Me
finding
and Katie
things
got
out.
into trouble playing Trouble a lot. We got
like
into a
one.
big argument. And we stopped being friends for a little while over Trouble.
What's this say?
Cheers.
Isn't it? Give it back.
Yeah, no.
Give
What?
it back. If it's,
You want me to read
how
it?
many of these are?
He's a big fan.
All right. Well, I just feel bad making him read his own questions every time.
It is pretty. I don't. Yeah, it is sad. I don't like it either.
Well, when was your first boner?
I don't know.
We did this on the last week too.
Did we?
Yeah.
My first boner. I don't know. I was like 22.
Whoa.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
I don't know. I guess I really don't remember.
Do you remember like
You
the
think
first
you would,
time?
but
You don't remember at all, like starting
I
to
mean-
like girl. Well,
I mean, like generally yes, but I don't remember like there being one specific moment in my mind where I was like,
here it is.
"That's it."
Do you remember the first time you?
Climaxed? Because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
I
mean,
kind of do.
I do. I was freaked the fuck out.
What happened?
I'm not getting into specifics about it, but I read like when it happened. I was like, I don't know what that was. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what that was. And then I was like, I mean, very
What do you mean you-
educated
were
soon
you-
after, but
I know you said you don't want to get into specifics, but were you masturbating?
yeah, I was just like, wow, this like feels nice. This,
Like, just
Why did you
move-
say it like that?
what?
Yeah. I guess.
fucking
it's
it
like-
off.
it
It's
could
like
be-
you're onto something. You know, it's like when you're like you're figuring something
I
out.
see. All right.
Did you
It's
know
like,
about?
well, yeah.
Did you know about masturbation before you started masturbating?
No, I had no idea what it was until it
I did.
happened. Okay.
I don't know how I knew it. I don't.
I was
Right.
the other way. It
Right.
happened.
That's how I feel about it. Like it's just something that just kind of generally happened.
I definitely
And
like
I
knew
don't
about like the
remember.
idea of it though, like
Right.
masturbating. Like
weird.
I was like, I guess I just do this until this goes away. That's I'm a freak. My whole point of sex is just I'm like annoyed with my boner. I'm like, this has to
Now
stop.
we know where it started now.
Yeah, I know.
There
That's
we
probably
go.
what it is.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, now I have to find a girl or guy.
It's true.
Never know how it's gonna end up.
Right. Right.
Do you remember masturbating for the first time?
When was your first boner?
No, I don't.
You don't?
don't. Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, I remember like being in my bathroom. I remember being in my bedroom and then like being like, I gotta go to the bathroom to fucking figure out what's going on here. And then
Figure this one out.
And then I like
it out?
ejaculated. And it was like just dribbling out. It didn't like. I was like, oh, I did it. I can go to sleep.
I just want to tell
Just
you,
a task
I
before
picked that
bed.
question so I could read all the other questions while you guys talked about it.
Oh, you just like
And I
literacy.
found a good one. Yeah, I like this one.
Oh, you want this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when was?
I'm hosting now.
When was the first
Welcome to my show.
What's it called?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
If
you had a
We'll
we'll
get
put a pin
there.
in that, yeah.
If you had your own podcast, what would it be called?
Thanks for asking.
That's a good. That's a good.
That's a good name.
Yeah, that's the name.
Thanks for
Thanks
Oh,
asking.
this
for
is
asking.
actually a good question. Would you rather cheat or be cheated on? By @Knock Knock Erica from episode 4.
That's a wild question.
Most
I'd
of the other
rather
questions were written by you, I
It's
think.
like
That one was not.
No, I know the other one's in the box.
that's a tough.
She submits some good questions.
Selfishly, I'd want to say I'd cheat on, but like only because I'm like afraid of being hurt. But at the same time, then you have to think like I don't want to hurt anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, it's like are you in love enough with your partner to take the blow
Yeah.
of being upset?
Well,
I'm not.
let's start.
Yeah, no.
I was like,
Fuck.
I'm a coward.
Let's start here, and we can edit it out. If you and have you guys ever cheated?
No.
No.
No. Okay. So we don't have to edit it.
Oh wait, so you just cut out all the part and I talked it? I just talked it?
No. I'm saying if they had.
Right, if I was like,
If
yeah,
she was
I
like,
cheat
yeah,
on my husband all the time.
Yeah, she was like, yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
see. I'm
cheating
sorry.
right
I'm
now.
dumb. I'm dumb. I figured.
I don't love him.
yeah, if I
Yeah.
just went on a rampage.
Like a sex rampage? Is that what you mean?
No, he's gonna cut it so it's like I cheat on my husband. That'll
Now
just be
we have the audio.
That'll just be the clip.
Yeah.
Like, do you love your husband? I cheat on my husband.
This will all be used in divorce hearing.
Yeah.
And then she left me with the baby.
So many
She
more
went on-
I
views.
cheat on my husband, and both of my ankles are broken. Just a weird mashup of a story.
Anyway.
No, I don't think I've ever cheated either, and I say I don't think because I've definitely emotionally cheated like almost every relationship I've been in.
Jesus Christ.
and
And
then
Why? Why is that?
because I'm dating them, and then like I think I'm falling in love with somebody else. So I'm like, oh, Romeo, forbidden love. Why can't I be with thou? And then
It's funny you like cover up like your horrible tendencies with Shakespeare.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you thought about therapy at all for any of this?
Well, the same way you watch the episodes, I thought about it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. There's
Honestly,
some
I was gonna-
intentions.
I was gonna try to find a therapist, but I don't know how to do it, so I just stopped looking.
Grinder.
I think
Yeah, I
you
feel like
guys are
that's
just using
everyone.
Katie and I right now as your therapist.
Yeah, I think
what
that's
this
more what the
podcast is.
podcast is.
Yeah. Dennis is talking
Getting
about
into the
porcelain dolls that
psyches,
followed
yeah.
him when he was a kid.
Right.
Tyler's
That's
talking
not how
about
it went.
How he's never been in love and he found out when his sex drive died.
Yeah.
Never had one.
The day
No, I never had
my
one.
sex
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, this
It's-
is the most millennial way to get therapy is to just do a podcast.
Yeah,
Talk
right?
about shit that's happened.
Man.
My sex drive is kind of just biological, I guess, like in the sense that like it just
It
needs
happens.
it just needs to go away.
Just like a-
it's like a
Just an
It
instinct.
just needs to go
just do-
away.
Yeah, it's
that
not-
doesn't sound pleasant, Tyler. That
No.
sounds like an affliction.
it
like,
is. Yeah.
Like you're just completing something that
Yes,
is
it's just like,
genetically
oh,
there.
well, now my body needs to ejaculate, so I have to
So-
fucking go do this somewhere. Great.
Dude, your
Wow.
ex-girlfriend's listening to this would be like, this fucking dickhead, he never loved me.
No, well,
They don't need to, I don't think they need to listen to
Yeah,
this
that's
podcast
actually a good
to figure
point.
that out.
what?
I don't think they need to listen to this podcast.
No, they just have
Figure
to
that out.
use their memory.
Yeah.
They are smart.
That is so
No, and like, I say I haven't been in love, but like I loved them, and like, at the time I felt in love with them. I just don't think, I think retroactively looking back, I don't think I've ever been in love. And, I could talk to all of them about that if they really want to. Like, they have the number 617-657-4768. If they want to get in touch with me, that's how they do it.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, awesome.
But
Feeling good?
I've never physically cheated on anyone.
That's a start.
And I think my answer is cheat.
I forgot about
I
the
think
question.
it's time.
Forgot about the question too.
I think it's time to start cheating.
Yeah, that actually, with everything you said in your conclusion, it all checks out.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, I think I'd rather
To
be,
cheat or not to cheat? That is the question.
So we just found out.
I lied. I think I think I want to be cheated on. I'd rather be cheated on. I
All right,
have,
guys, what do
Why?
you guys, Alex? What do you think? Cheated or cheated on?
well, Katie asked me why.
Oh.
I know. I really want to know why. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine because I don't have an answer.
Because-
I'd
They're both
rather
pretty bad.
deal with my own grief than have to put it onto somebody else.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
noble.
That's like that's the right answer.
Yeah.
It's the right answer.
Yeah, I don't think you're telling
I don't
the
think
truth.
I choose it.
but-
Yeah.
I am. I am
think
telling
it's the right
I am.
answer.
I'm honestly telling the truth.
Really?
Yeah. I would rather that. I'm not saying that's what I would do, but I would if it, if I could
oops.
choose, if I can control the biology,
Biology, it all comes
then yeah,
back.
I'd rather be cheated
Nah, girl,
on.
I didn't cheat on you. It was the biology.
Yeah.
Biology,
It was
got
the biology.
The
you know how that
biology
biology
took
gets
over.
to my head sometimes.
All right. Yeah.
I
I
Oh,
guess
I
I would
yeah.
choose the same.
Yeah.
Be cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are very thoughtful.
Yeah,
I'd cheat.
same.
I'd totally cheat. Yeah, I would cheat.
Is it
I'm
because
just gonna be a straight up douchebag about it. I can't handle that. I'd be so sad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
what?
Push comes to shove. What the fuck? I'm gonna sit around and be heartbroken.
It's gonna be good for my edit.
This whole thing is just gonna land me in divorce court.
Wow.
Exhibit A.
Not saying I would.
But if
But if that was
she's-
the only option,
She's prepping for it.
right? If that was the only two options,
I mean, you've only thought of listening. I doubt your husband's even gonna come that close.
no shit, he doesn't know how to find this.
Yeah. Well, I'm sending him the link.
I gotta pee real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Why
guys
don't you
keep
go to the
talking.
bathroom?
I'm going to. Can you hand me the shit box?
Yes.
I have it.
She didn't watch the first
She's still
episode.
ending.
She's still.
Yeah.
I can have it back.
Thanks.
I might step on it.
Well, while Dennis is gone, how are you guys enjoying your first episode of Now You're Friends?
Well, this isn't my first episode. I've listened before.
As a guest, though.
As a guest, yeah. It's great. I didn't expect to, like I said, be a therapist tonight, but
Yeah.
I guess that's what's happening.
I'm really I'm in like a good mood. I'm in a very talkative mood today.
I feel like you always are in a talkative mood.
Last week's episode, I was not. And it's probably you'll probably hear it. And it'll be evident,
Hmm.
but you won't hear it. You won't. You don't even
She
know.
won't.
You just
I'm
found,
gonna listen.
you found out you were on a podcast on the way over. I'm sure Dennis was like, "Do you want us to come hang out?" Right?
No, he told me, but I don't know what I had in my head. I know what I had in my head. I thought.
What
that-
did you expect?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you guys like recorded this on your phone and like no one listened to it, and then he told me 100 people listened to it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, and I've been panicking ever since.
Jesus, dude, we have to stop. having
Every
people-
time you ask me a question,
gotta
I'm like,
loosen
I
up.
don't know.
we are just hanging out.
Yeah.
Do you have that fear at all, Thompson?
Me?
Yeah.
Like right now,
That
being on
people
a
like
podcast?
listen to it.
No, not really.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
We've
Yeah, I didn't know I had it.
it's almost
until
like every other
right
guest.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh my god, this is like being recorded. Like people are listening. I haven't had that feeling in years. I've been
yeah. Well, you've been.
I've been
performing.
Yeah,
podcast.
you've been
Yeah.
a superstar for years.
I've been a fucking superstar for years. But mainly just, I mean, as I podcast, I don't feel it at all.
No, I definitely.
And
Talking about how much of a superstar Tyler Swain is.
Yes.
yeah, it was a very short conversation.
All right, cool. What did I miss? Anything good?
Just the nerves of being on a podcast and exposing yourself.
Yeah, they
Oh,
asked
yeah.
me if I just learned that I was coming on it on the way over, and I said no. I actually was told, shockingly.
Yeah.
But she thought we had a
mixed
shoddy
bag.
operation.
But I didn't realize it was like a real thing.
What? I told you were gonna be on a podcast.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. I don't know.
It really is the
That's
drama
fair.
club thing all
I'm
over
gonna be.
again.
It is the drama
Yeah.
club thing all over again, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever listened to a podcast in my life.
Any podcast.
Any podcast.
That's pretty impressive.
I was
That's
kind of the
pretty
same way
impressive.
with podcasts.
I don't
never
think
listened
I
until
have
I did.
the attention span.
What-
Like I have to watch a Facebook video of them talking.
You know, you
to-
can like listen. You can just listen to it too, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what it is.
You're on one now.
You don't even know what a podcast is.
No, I don't know how I would find a podcast if I wanted to listen to one. To be honest with you.
I respect that.
What?
Honestly.
What type of phone do you have? If you say iPhone, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's so obvious on the iPhone.
I have an iPhone and I have one with the home button, and the home button's broken, so I gotta do this ghetto little like thing to open it.
If you type in podcast, it'll just come up.
Into what? Type in a podcast into what?
Your
Search bar.
phone.
Like where?
You just like it's. You probably have the
Search-
podcast
yeah,
app.
you
I'm
have
almost.
the
Yeah, I
podcast
don't know,
app.
but
It's-
I
I bet it's actually even at the bottom of the. It's the purple one at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, let me
All
get
right.
another question. Oh, Dennis, do you have your phone on you?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Will you check to see if anybody has written in any icebreaker?
Oh yeah, on the Insta.
Yeah, on the Instagram.
Listeners, you can text us some icebreaker questions.
617-657-4768.
Thank you, Thompson.
I got you.
I am talking very slowly.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, and you can always every day before the episode, if you follow @NowYourFriends on Instagram every day of an episode, I will post a story where you can write in your questions as well. You can also email them.
I don't think anybody
nowyourfriends
asked this question
at gmail.com. I know at least one did.
All right, there you go.
Whoa. Sorry, you guys can.
Did Stan Lean? Was it Stan Lean?
No, I don't believe so. Huh. Why don't you? Huh.
Is it because the post disappeared?
Yeah, why did the post? Oh wait, what the? Oh, we have one. Still one. What the hell? Only 5 people looked at it. What's going on?
Wow.
This is behind the scenes.
Yeah, we're editing this part out. How we're
I'm so confused though. Tell us an awkward sex story. Not much of an icebreaker question, but it's definitely there. That's what it says.
One time I got way too drunk, and my girlfriend and I started having sex in my bedroom when I still lived at my parents' house, and I couldn't really do anything, but not for that reason. I could still perform in that way, but I was so concerned that she was going to start tickling me in the middle of sex that I just continuously told her, please don't tickle me. Please don't tickle me.
Was that a
She was
common
like,
thing
I'm not
she did?
No. No, it
Were you
wasn't.
high?
No, I was just wasted.
Oh, you were hammering.
It was like a Super Bowl or something, and I wasn't interested in that, so I just got wrecked. But yeah, I don't remember.
You
I
just
don't.
kept asking.
I
her
just
not-
saying, please don't tickle me. She was like, I'm not gonna. And I was like,
Please
I
have
was like,
sex
but
with
don't. She was just like, I'm not. I never have. I'm not. Why would I? And I'm just. I don't know.
Alex, are you ticklish?
Yes, I am.
All
And that's why
right.
I didn't want it.
Sorry, that's not my style at all.
It's not.
I had to do
You're
it.
not a
Okay, I
tickler?
respect it.
Yeah. It's not my
That
cup of
usually is
tea.
what follows up with "Are you ticklish?"
Yeah.
You get poked a lot.
I feel like I had to do that.
I respect it.
It's
Yeah.
a requirement.
That was
Yeah,
probably
I'm
mine, and I guess that's better than most. But I don't know why. I thought she was gonna tickle me.
All the sex I've ever had has been
Tickle
awesome
player.
and perfect, and there hasn't been an awkward situation.
Oh,
not even
someone
once.
actually requested a
Same.
story from you.
No. It's not happening.
Please?
No.
Do you know the story?
I know. Yeah, I do.
Which
wanna
one?
hear it.
I'll edit it out.
I'll edit it out.
No, I will.
Maybe.
I'll edit it out if you just say the name of the story. I don't know what poop dick. I don't know what poop dick is.
Is it poop dick?
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
what-
poop dick because I don't know what poop dick
What
is.
story was it? What,
The
oh no, I'm not.
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about
God.
No.
That's
no.
that's a great story.
That's a wonderful
no.
story.
It-
I'm gonna be honest.
There you
Recently,
go.
I was having sex with my husband, and I just popped into my head. I'm like, can he feel if I have poop in there? And I asked him, and I couldn't stop laughing. He's like, you have to stop. So that's probably my most
Was that
recent.
not a turnoff?
I have a follow-up question. Poop and where?
Like, I don't know, my body. Like, I don't
Okay,
know. I was,
okay,
I was
okay,
also
okay.
very high when this
All right.
happened. Like,
Were you getting anal?
I thought you meant you were getting anal.
Yeah,
No.
it sounded like you were getting
No.
it. You sounded like you were getting pounded in
no.
the ass.
When you said
no,
poop
but
in
like,
there.
Just, like, I don't know. I just think I'm like,
Do you think?
What does it
Do you know
feel
how
like?
the body works?
no, I was very high. Did you not hear that?
Where?
I didn't think.
And
you were
also,
getting
every time
anal.
I've ever had anal, I've texted you and
didn't.
said I've had anal and I'm thinking about you, and you know
What?
that.
Yeah, she has done that a few times.
Yeah,
That's
Katie's a
bizarre.
very odd friend.
that's not odd.
Yes,
Wait.
Katie.
That's not odd.
Katie,
So tell somebody that
it is.
To tell your best friend that I had anal and I was thinking of him because of it, it's not odd. That's
Why do you think of
That's
Dennis when you
odd.
get anal? Because
That's friendship.
that's friendship.
That's odd friendship.
okay.
I-
You had to fuck. The story's so good, but we won't get into it.
Yeah, later.
I know
pod,
that
later
sounds
pod.
like such a good story.
It is,
though.
but
know,
I don't
I'm
know what's your qualms about telling it.
I just want some stories. I'll tell it off pod. I'll tell it off the pod.
I don't think I would like anything in my ass.
Not yet.
Thompson?
I agree with that
no,
statement.
Okay, yeah.
no
I
one
would either.
does.
I've
No
never-
one does.
But
No.
Well,
wait,
I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Last week's guest, Dan Hall, loves
He loves getting
things in his
tagged, right?
ass. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys have something in there, right?
Huh?
Like, don't you guys have like a
Yeah, we have
G-spot up there?
our little
Prostate.
Prostate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna let them figure that out for a while. Just sit here. This
Our
is
little
great.
fucking
Little,
clitoris.
Thing.
We have poop up there. Do they know?
Up there too. So,
Fuck.
I've never tried it.
Yeah, I've
It
never
doesn't
tried
mean-
it.
try it out. You might like it.
You never tried it your butt or
No, I've
her
never.
butt either?
No.
I used to have a
It's
girlfriend.
not great. Usually that's about 30 seconds. She's like, get the fuck off of me. So, and then I text tennis, which apparently is weird.
It is. It
I
is.
just learned that tonight.
Yeah, I don't whatever. I used to have a girlfriend that wanted to eat. Yeah, this might be too gross for the podcast.
No. Oh no.
No,
it's
too gross. Too gross. I'm not embarrassed by it. To lick
I'm not
my
embarrassed.
rectum. She wanted to do
She
that.
wanted to lick
She wanted
yours?
to, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna say which girlfriend, but she would want to, and I'd be like, no. She's like, why the fuck can't I fucking lick your rectum? Why can't I fucking lick your asshole?
Yeah.
Dude, now I have to edit that out.
Come on, then. It's spot on.
No, we all know which girlfriend that was.
I know.
Yeah, I knew
That
right away.
impression was
Let me fucking lick your ass.
Anyway.
She would really want to. Now I can edit to that part. He's like, edit.
So, I think based off this, knowing that you're friends with Dennis and you get anally think about him, you text him, I don't think I want to be your friend. If that's what
Oh
it
my
means.
God!
Oh, is this the first friendship rejection on
This is
the
the
podcast?
projection.
This is about what I
That's a lot.
expected.
It's a lot.
I had the sex with that girl on the door on the beach.
That story of yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is a story. You want to tell it?
that's basically it. That
Sex
I
with the door on a girl.
I met up with some. I met
know
up with.
what I
You
said.
say whore on a door?
Yeah, I said it. No, no, that's good though. Horror on the door.
Yeah,
That's a
Dr.
chapter
Seuss.
of a book.
Yeah. I met up with this girl, and like we went to West Augusta Beach, and
Door factory.
we went to a door factory. I'm bad at first dates. I was like, can I interest you in a door? I showed up to her house instead of flowers. I brought her a door. I laid it down. I said, Madame, please lay it upon that door. No, we went. What? Mador?
It's not Madame. It's Mador.
Mador. That's good.
That's not.
We went to West Augusta Beach and we were looking for a place to have sex. We like walked over some rocks and there was just like a banded door on the beach and we had sex there. And then the next night, I was on a date with a different girl. I was like, I know the perfect spot. So we went back to the fucking washed ashore door whore thing and had sex with her, and she smelled bad.
Was it her? Or was it?
It was her.
Or was it the door?
Was it the door?
I was sticking my nose out to catch that low tide just to get the smell out of my nose. But I would never say anything mean to her. I would never say anything mean.
Yeah, but there's only 2 women that you've had sex with on a door at West Augusta Beach.
Yeah, so
That we know
it
of.
was the other one that smelled bad.
Tyler just gave 2 women complexes for the rest of their lives.
You think I just did that? Remember when I fucked them on the door? You don't think that was enough to ruin their lives? One of them had a boyfriend.
Where's that shitbox at?
What's your awkward sex story?
Yeah. Keep getting out of it.
You keep looking for the shit.
Tell the story.
I had sex in a car once in like the woods, and we thought it was like abandoned, and a guy like walked by with like a stick and a dog and like knocked on the window. It was very scary.
Ooh,
That was another one.
that's more spooky than like.
Yeah.
I was gonna have sex with one of my girlfriends one time in like a public Boston park,
Oh.
and we like kind of like tucked into like this little like wooded area in it, and it like kind of we started getting at it a little bit, and they're like no clothes off or anything yet, and like we see this like shadow figure, like this person coming at us, and my girlfriend was like hello, and he didn't stop, and he just kept coming, and then he didn't stop until I was like hello. He heard the man's voice, and he stopped, and he just fucking ran.
Oh,
And I was like,
Oh,
okay,
Jesus.
yo, he was coming for.
we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude,
So,
that's spooky.
Yeah, that's actually.
yeah, that was terrifying.
But you didn't think I could run that fast, did you? It was me.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't so awkward more than terrifying.
That's very terrifying.
So back to her.
I'm trying to
dorm,
think
I
of
did
terrifying
instead.
sex stories.
Terrifying sex stories. Ooh.
Don't just copy.
I had anal
Halloween edition.
I had anal with a guy and got a little poopy poop on my dick.
And that's why I text him every. whatever.
It's
He told me he douched his stuff, and I was like, okay, I trust you.
Do guys douche their asshole?
Yeah.
What a gross thing to say. That didn't feel right coming out of my mouth.
That's why. That's just
I don't know. Maybe
normal sentence.
Maybe it could go back into your mouth. You might like that more. Anyway.
I didn't know that
That
about.
sounds terrible.
I didn't know that about men. What does a douche do? It just sucks.
Is it a douche
like,
or
washes
is
it
it
all
a
down.
bidet?
douching.
Like,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm wondering.
yeah.
I thought douching was. I don't know.
Douching. What does a douche do to a vagina?
I don't know. I thought that, I don't
Okay,
know.
you don't
I
know
thought
that
it was
either?
a
You don't know?
vagina thing though.
Yeah.
They put in their butt.
I mean, I think it's just like a term. I don't know.
This is the first friendship rejection on this podcast.
She goes, "What's a douche?" She just goes, "You don't know." So sly and so just under the radar. What the fuck?
Oh, you don't know what a douche?
You don't know?
This is a silly one.
Yeah, this is
I'm watching.
off and on the
I'm
rails.
paying attention. I'm here.
So Dennis, you had poop on your dick.
Poop on my dick. Yeah,
Is that's uncommon?
that's happened a few times.
I would imagine that's pretty prevalent in the anal sex community.
Was this the first time it happened to you?
It was the first time it happened to me.
Oh,
yeah,
So it
okay.
was quite a shock.
It was quite a shock. Yeah, I was like, this happened so fucking.
I've had it happen.
Oh no
too.
way, brother.
What?
I don't know. What
You
that
what?
was.
Yeah. What is? I don't anticipate you doing that. That doesn't sound
what
like you.
voice was that?
Who was that?
That was wild. Oh no way, brother! I ain't getting shit all
That's
over my.
the inner homophobe in myself. He comes out every now and then.
Wow.
Do you have an inner homophobe?
It's funny because like before I came out, it's not funny, but before I came out, I used to be, I'm not gay. No way, I'm gay. I was like very antagonistic about.
I think the same thing.
I got really nervous about it, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no possible way. I'll outgrow this."
Did
I
you-
literally at one point when I was like
Outgrow this.
13 was like kind of realizing I wasn't like really matching up with anyone else, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just get older and just like get into girls later on. I'm sure it's gonna be a 16-year-old thing.
That's
and I'm just in like in a weird gay 13-year-old thing right now. And I thought I'd like grow. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely be fine. And the older I got, I was like, oh, this doesn't change.
Wow.
This is just it forever.
Luckily, you grew into homosexuality as the world was becoming more accepting of it, though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That was like a good
rocks.
time to be gay.
Sure,
Yeah, I don't think I was
Like
trying to
5 years away from like it being very bad.
I was trying to figure out if I had come out like before the gay prides were I mean the gay pride parades were a thing. I don't really remember that being like in the zeitgeist at all.
Yeah, queers on wheels, as I call it.
Queers on wheels. Let's.
That like barely even rhymes.
It doesn't rhyme.
It's like
It
not
doesn't
even-
rhyme.
It doesn't like.
Wasn't trying to rhyme, it's just what I call it.
Seemed like you're going for some sort of like.
Queers on wheels.
I was like, yeah. That was bad.
What's bad?
Anyway, so
I don't call it that. Have you ever
Yeah.
gone to the gay pride parade?
yeah, I've gone to a bunch.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been to zero.
Oh, I went to a gay pride parade and met up with a guy who I'd already in my Snap story. I had him as a Snap friend, so we'd always be
Mhm.
periodically snapping. And we met up, and I went back and I had sex with him at his house. But during sex, I fell asleep.
During?
I fell asleep during sex.
During
What
Giving
were
or
you
receiving?
doing?
Yeah.
I was. Oh, he was power bottom for sure. And I
so
was
you
like,
were
yeah.
giving?
So you were.
No, power bottoming. He was power bottoming.
Doesn't that mean that you were having
I don't
sex
know
with
what that
him?
means. Yeah.
He was just doing all the work.
Were you
like with your dick?
It's
Listen-
when you fall asleep during getting a massage. Only I don't know. I was very hammered.
Dennis, I don't think falling asleep during gay sex is the same as falling asleep during a massage.
It's kind of the same, just with a dick, and it's a little more horny.
You're inside of him though. Are you like laying down?
I'm laying down. He's on top.
Just bouncing.
Yo, microphone for that. Do it again in the microphone. Say it. Say it again in the microphone.
I don't know if I can.
Say just bouncing in the microphone, Katie.
Just bouncing.
You said it funnier when you were
I know,
a foot
right?
away from the mic.
Try it again. Try it with the same inflection.
All right, yeah, no, he was bouncing.
So he's just fucking bouncing on you, and you're snoozing away.
Yeah, it feels nice, you know. This feels nice.
I mean,
I was already
how
very
big
sleepy.
is this man?
That's what power bottom means.
I know. I guess.
Like, is this a 200-pound man just going
didn't
up
know.
and down and you're asleep?
Is this
No,
a
it wasn't.
twink?
No, it was. He was about like probably a little smaller than my frame at the time.
Okay.
I mean, but that's still like a grown man.
Still
like,
insane.
hopping up and down on you.
I mean, no, he like had his fucking.
Wait, so what,
All right, this is.
what was the point of the story?
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
That we mentioned the gay pride parade, and then he said he went to one, and then
Oh yeah, sex story.
Is Machine still
and
around?
then he got
no
raped.
machine. They closed machine. I'm very sad about
Rest in
it.
peace.
Not that I would ever go back.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, maybe.
Is
yes,
that-
you would.
No, you go to D-Bar though, still, right?
D-Bar rocks. I don't think I'd go to machine because
Yes,
it's like
you
It's
would.
like 18 plus, and
Oh,
maybe as
maybe
like a
not.
30-year-old man, I don't think I'd want to
Yeah,
do
maybe
that.
not.
I'll go to the machine.
Is it 18? Was it 18?
It was
wow,
18
that's
plus.
crazy.
Yeah, that's how we got in.
There any
Remember we got
straight
kicked
people?
Actually, Katie and I got kicked out of the machine once. We actually didn't even
We
make
didn't
it
get
into
in,
the
so we
machine.
didn't get kicked out.
That was fun.
Why is that?
She had Jägermeister, was just sipping it.
Oh,
Sipping a cup of Jägermeister, and
It was in a cup.
the guy, what the guy said,
sir, it's in a cup. I'm coming in.
No, they tricked me. They tricked me.
they
so
didn't. They just
I'm-
asked her what she was drinking, and she told them.
No.
You fell for that?
No. You're right, because I think I was underage. I was like 19, and I was drinking a Dunkin' Donuts cup of Jägermeister, because I'm classy like that.
Yeah.
And I got up to the line, and I was like about to throw the cup away, thinking like, they'll never know that there's alcohol in this. And the guy's like, oh, you want me to throw the cup away for you? And I'm like, what a nice bouncer. Yes. And I handed him the cup, and he opened it, and he was like, Sambuca. Threw the cup and was like, next, like bouncing us out. And I was like, it's fucking Jägermeister. And I had like a whole scene. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. Like, if you're going to throw me out, I'm going to really get thrown out.
Funny story. Right before that happened, we got to
no.
Boston, and I shit my pants a little bit before going to that club that night.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
And you
I
were
was
just
like,
going to go into the club and not
no,
say anything?
well, no. I went into
How
the.
did you not say anything to me?
Because you would have made fun of me. And I was like, this
Yeah.
needs to be a late reveal. I went into like a restaurant very similar to the shit my pants at the drama thing, the theater thing.
You walked in a restaurant. All
I
the
walked
hostesses
into a
start to
restaurant,
smell you.
asked, yeah.
Everyone smelled you.
I asked to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I like went commando.
Before or after we went into machine or tried to?
This is before.
Oh,
So I was about to go to the
that's
machine with no underwear
acceptable,
on.
I guess.
Wow.
Did
Yeah.
you? Oh, but you didn't get in.
We didn't get in. So we
Damn,
just
that would have
went
been
home.
easy access.
I know. That's what I was
No.
thinking.
Yeah.
And then
If
we
there's a
went.
place to be
Preferred.
commando.
Yeah, preferred.
I got like groped wicked hard. This is probably like a essay fucking story right here.
Essay?
Sexual assault story.
Oh, I thought you meant like long,
No.
like an essay is. Well, tell your sexual
I was
assault
like
story.
dancing at the machine. Some guy came up to me, and he just like stuck his hands right down my pants and just started like grabbing onto my dick and shit. And I was like, "This is."
Sexual assault.
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, can you?" I was like, "Hey, buddy, can you like
Right.
not?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, sorry." And then like was very slow about taking his hands out of my pants, and I was like, "Okay, cool. Oh, that's bad." So that's
Yeah.
the machine for you.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be more rampant in the LGBT community, right? Sexual
Yeah, I
assault.
think it's just kind of like
Because boys will be
Pass
boys,
that,
but
it's
like
fine.
two boys being boys. is like-
no accountability,
Right?
No
Yeah, zero
accountability.
accountability.
Yeah.
But I don't.
You-
I don't sexually assault anyone.
Okay.
Never. Not once.
I hope not.
Emotionally, maybe.
Yeah.
I've never physically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, I'm not proud of any of that, but I definitely have emotionally hurt people. That sounds too sad.
Yeah,
But
we're gonna edit that part out.
I mean, I'm too afraid of. That doesn't matter.
No, let's hear
I can't
it.
flush it out.
Where-
I'm trying to
where
flush it out of
your-
my brain.
Where are your therapists? Tell us your secrets.
Just the idea of someone, a woman feeling uncomfortable prevents me a lot from even speaking to them. You know what I mean? So I can't even get close.
good.
I can't get close enough to sexually assault them.
That's good.
But boy,
I mean,
do I wanna! I can't say anything without it coming across as absolutely terrible. I'm trying so hard to be like a nice guy and like explain what I'm trying to explain, but it doesn't sound good. Do you know what I mean?
No, I
though?
do.
Yeah, but it didn't sound good, right?
No, it did not.
It's not like I'm trying to sexually assault women. I just can't get the
Right.
courage.
You don't want to make them uncomfortable.
Don't have it in me.
Yeah. I need to go see the Wizard of
No,
Oz.
it's a-
I've
thing.
looked and looked and looked, and it's not there.
I just can't get close enough to a woman to sexually assault her. I'm too shy.
You're too shy.
I'm too bashful to go out and start sexually assaulting
One
women.
day I'll have the courage.
Courage. That's from the Wizard of Oz.
No, he lacks courage.
I know, but then he says,
He finds him.
he says, courage.
Oh,
Okay.
That's the
that
line.
was a really good impression.
You like that?
That was great. Do it again.
Courage.
Can you talk the rest of the podcast in that voice?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
No, it kind of sounds like Rodney Dangerfield. No courage, no courage. And that sounds like no one. Oh, no respect. That's Dangerfield. No courage, no courage. That's no one.
Okay.
Who else should we do impressions of?
No one. No one.
I
Me.
love the impression
Let's
corner.
go down this.
Where's
Yeah.
the shit box? Where's the shit box? Hand me the shit box.
Okay. Were you ever did you ever want to be a garbage man?
I don't think so.
Okay, I did. Like riding on the back of the truck and everything. I thought. That
I
was-
think you'd make a
definitely
great
fun.
garbage
Right,
man.
you
I don't think I would. I've like thought about applying to be a garbage man.
You make good money. You
I
should.
still, I
like,
still look at a garbage truck and I'm like, holy shit.
That looks like a
that
fun.
is awesome.
Most of them you're not hanging on the back though now.
I
so.
know because I think people like you falling off getting
oh,
their legs
shit, I was
crushed.
gonna say I can never do that job.
Yeah, you, Jesus Christ.
Break both of my arms that time.
You're like, I swear it happened again.
Oh jeez.
But first they threw my legs off and they threw them over there. That's the scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz. When they attack him. And then they took my arms off and they threw them over there.
My ankles are broken.
No hot.
Katie, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a cop because I watched a lot of Law and Order growing up, and then
Dun,
I
dun,
just thought being a cop was like beating people up and like
Now she really wants
arresting
to be a cop.
bad people, and then I just realized it was just beating people up.
And you're like, I can't do that. You think you can't even fucking deliver mail without hurting yourself?
I know.
Yeah.
Imagine
You want to
me
go
as
hurt
a
the
cop.
bad guys? Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be so terrible.
Yeah, you'd get hurt day one.
Yeah.
Easily.
Oh,
For, like,
minute one.
You'd be like writing like a traffic
I'd be
ticket
like
and you'd fall
putting
over.
the gun in the holster and shoot my leg off.
You think
oh,
you're-
God damn it!
You think you're pulling
not
your gun?
thi-
day
not
one?
this again!
Oh, darn.
I can't believe this happened twice.
Cheddar Bob. Remember from 8 Mile? He shoots himself in the leg. I'll get you, my pretty. That's the Wicked Witch. And your little... Nah.
Let's run through the whole cast. Who else can you do?
The Munchkin. Can you do the Munchkins voices?
I don't think
I got like
so.
a headache right now from
I can't
laughing
even
so damn
picture
much.
them. I feel like it's an offensive
Oh.
voice.
What? It is a very offensive voice. They're like, you know how they're smaller?
Right, like, you know, let's do
Oh
a
my
really
God, that was
child
pretty good.
voice. That was close.
Follow the road. Follow. Try it.
don't-
Somebody else do this.
No, you're too good. You keep doing
No,
it.
I want
I
to
don't think I
play.
can do it.
I want to play.
Do Dorothy.
I don't know. What does Dorsey sound like?
She says somewhere over the rainbow. She sings it. Sing.
Flashbacks,
Do it. Ready?
drama.
This is Auntie
Yeah.
M. Right? This is Auntie M. Dorothy! Dorothy!
What about Toto?
He just barks. And Dorothy says, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Say it.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
You got the part. Sorry, come out from back.
Be like, no, please, send me back.
You're the lead role.
I'm the tree.
He was the tree.
I was a talking tree. Yeah. I showed up to her in middle school. I went to. They were doing like Wizard of Oz as they always do in middle schools, and I auditioned for it. And I went to the audition and I was like, "Can I be a talking tree?" And the lady was like, "I guess if you want to be the
Yeah.
talking
Everyone's
tree."
auditioning for like.
Right, you don't want to
Scarecrow.
part. You
Yeah,
just want to be a
exactly.
tree that
Like,
talks.
hi, I'm Dennis. I'm reading for the role of talking tree number 2.
Literally. And she on the spot was like, "Yeah, you could be the talking tree. I don't
great.
care."
You're fine.
Perfect.
You have like one throwaway line that no one
I had
cares about.
5 throwaway lines, and guess
Yeah.
what I did on the opening night? I threw them all away.
I don't
Did you know
talk.
0 of them?
Yeah, so like I went to the first few rehearsals, and I was like, "Dude, this is so easy. I remember all my lines." I was just-
5 lines.
5 lines.
I was like, I have 5 lines. I'm not gonna show up to I got it. I nailed the fucking part. I'll see you at fucking showtime. So Showtime came, and this drama teacher, she threw me out there with the wolves. She was like, "This kid doesn't know his lines. Go out there."
She knew you didn't know your lines?
No, she didn't know. She must have kind of like assumed because I didn't show up to a single rehearsal.
After
And you also
thought you had
requested to be the talking tree.
The arrogance of this.
They had I was meeting people the day of the show. I was like, "Who's Dorothy?"
Yeah, what up? I'm the tree.
Yeah, I'm the tree
Just
guy.
here, day one. Who's
And
the
the
fuck?
tree-
Who's the bitch I gotta throw apples at?
There was like a backup tree too.
They had a-
Understudy.
Dude, that kid sucks.
Right, fuck
The
that kid's
understudy
life.
for talking tree number 2. That kid could do anything else.
So yeah. So we get on stage, and I actually was the only talking tree. There was not to brag.
It sounds like you're bragging.
Humble brag. I
Yeah.
was the only tree that talked.
I got all the talking
As soon as
tree
I
lines.
figured out my lines in rehearsal, I was like, I don't need to fucking go back there. Showtime.
So I get on stage, and like Dorothy comes over and grabs an apple. I don't know what to do. I was like, "Oh,
Are
no."
you
I was like,
Dorothy?
I was like, "Don't, yeah, don't."
He's the tree and Dorothy.
Are you Dorothy?
So you're Dorothy. Hey, it's my first day here.
She was like, "Oh, thank you for the apple," and I was like, "Oh, and I just fumbled until the scene was over.
Just selling for too long.
Dude,
You got one apple plucked up. You're like, oh god.
It's like, this kid can act.
And yeah, so I didn't know what to say or do because I didn't remember the lines after 6 months of not going to rehearsal. And
This is like a nightmare.
this is a nightmare scenario. I have reoccurring nightmares.
Did
of
you
this.
like forget that you had the play and then you were like, fuck, I signed up for that?
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like
could've
one of the
just read
things I
the
just
lines
put
from
off.
home.
I was like, well, I don't need to go. They were like, you have to stay after school and do this. I was like, oh wait, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for 2 rehearsals, learn it, forget it, and come back. And
I guess you are like a minor role.
Just like all the greats.
I was also like, yeah,
Exactly how they did it.
So that was wild. And the next, because we did like 3 performances of that. In the second performance, the drama teacher was so pissed at me. She was like, she came and was like slammed.
She hit you.
No, she didn't hit me. She
She
didn't
beat
hit
the
me.
shit out
But
of
she
me.
like slammed.
You're like, ooh.
Yeah, yeah. That's like pulling my hair and taking my apples. Anyway, she like slammed the lines on the back of the tree costume, and she was like, "If you forget, you're fucking." I think she swore at me. I was like 12. She was like,
What was this lady's name?
I forgot.
It was the crazy, mean drama teacher, right?
I can't say that. Drama kids will listen to this and get mad at me. I think like
What, for
McDonough.
talking about Miss Smith?
It
was
Miss
Mi-
Smith.
was-
No, Miss
oh.
Smith is alive and well.
No, she's not. She died 10 years ago.
She's literally alive and well.
That's not the truth.
What was her
All
first name?
Miss Smith.
We let this one run a little long.
Now you're gonna jump back into hosts. What's that?
I'm in host mode again.
All right. You dropped it after like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And you're going to jump back in at the last 20.
But I had fun.
Yeah,
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
So you guys aren't friends?
I don't think so.
That is why did you invite me on a podcast to be rejected?
It's because of the anal thing, I think.
Yeah, that really. It was going on it was going for a while until that. I was like, she's all right, and then
She's all right.
texted me about every time you have
This
anal.
is my 13th reason why.
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
That's kid
She's
slang.
gonna-
She's going to unalive herself.
Unalive herself.
You can't say it anymore, I don't think. You can't say kill
Well.
yourself anymore.
Yeah, you just did.
Oh,
So you seem like you didn't like spontaneously.
Whatever.
anything.
They're not friends. We finally failed an episode. This is the final episode, and now you're friends. I'm just kidding.
This is a nightmare. This is horrible.
We could be friends. Just don't do that. Just don't text me about that.
All right, should we maybe
Wrap it up?
wrap it up?
So, Katie, do you have anything going on social media-wise? You want anything to plug? Because, like I said, 100+ people are going to be listening to this. So.
No, I'm probably going to delete everything. And move away. You don't hear from me for a while.
Word. Well, Thompson?
No, nothing to plug.
Well, you got dogs.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to follow me at Tailwind Dog Training, you can do that and see pictures of Dogs.
Yeah, and if you have a
dog that
train,
needs some
right?
training,
Yeah.
Alex, you're a great dog trainer.
Yeah.
Put yourself over here, man.
glowing reviews.
Glowing.
Been doing it for a while now. Is it started his own
Doing
business
it
from the
for a
ground
while
up.
now. Ground up.
There we go.
Been working with dogs every day. It's the
Dogs.
dream.
Everyday dream.
Unfortunately, he's not in the MLB.
Yeah, as I wanted to be when I was a tiny kid, I guess. But
Tiny kid.
yeah, follow
before you
me
were a
there
long
if you
kid.
want.
Yeah, what is it at Tailwind?
At tailwind_dog_training.
Tailwind_dog_training on Instagram. It'll be tagged in the show notes as well. Check them out. Look at the dog. Say, oh, that dog's freaking cute. By the way, I saw you on Now You're Friends. That way we know you got there through us. Use the promo code Now You're Friends while commenting on Alex's pictures of dogs.
Oh, I just figured out the name of my podcast that I'm hosting. Now You're Not Friends.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It didn't work out.
It took you all podcasts to come up with that.
Yes.
It's our title with the word not.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm at Dennis the Person.
Tyler's a fucking liar. No, I'm at Top. What's your fucking Instagram?
You should know it.
Tyler Swain's off Insta.
Yep, there we go. Please listen to, rate, review, and subscribe to us on
Smash that unsubscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button. Don't unsubscribe.
You can unsubscribe and then subscribe again and get the
Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Find us on TikTok and Instagram at Now Your Friends. We're on YouTube at Now Your Friends. Please subscribe there, comment, like, all that stuff. It helps the algorithm a lot. We really appreciate all that. It's really nice when you guys do that. I well up. I'm about to cry. Email us at nowyourfriends@gmail.com if you have any questions or you want to just talk about the show or whatever. And as always, we're going to have the guests sign off with the shitbox number where you can send in your icebreaker questions and we can read to the guests out loud. And they're going to go now.
617-65.
No, Katie, you got to just read that number.
Oh.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
617-657-4768.
Yep.
68.
The chemistry is palpable between these two. Thank
Changing my
you
name
for
and moving
being
away.
a friend, and we are fans of you. Good night, afternoon.
yeah, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day it is.